Alright, what is good YouTube? It's your boy QDZ. We're back with some more Dragon Ball Legends. It's that time, man. We gotta do a video on our boy Shallet. I don't think this is gonna be like a terrible video. Like, I'm not gonna like we're just gonna have a conversation about the character, more or less just talking about the character, the impact on the game, impact on the meta. How did Legends handle the character? Just things like that. And obviously this is in recent regard to the tier list that Garesh just dropped on Dragon Ball Legends. But before we get to the video, I want to say one thing. For the people that keep up with NBA, I do obviously. I've been a lifelong Heat fan for my entire life. And your boy just got Giannis onto the Kumpo, so I'm very ecstatic right now with the way that was handled. So Heat fans, rise up. Just had to throw that in there, quick plug for the video. But now we're back to the Dragon Ball Legends, so let's talk about Shallet, my boy Shallet. So when this guy was first revealed, I was very hyped for him. I didn't really think that he was going to be like the craziest unit in the game, but I did think he was going to be somewhat more impactful than he is currently. This character's whole gimmick is come onto the field, use one card, green card, blue card, and either you get fainted, you get locked in, you get whatever, right? It's like a Russian roulette with his blue card. Let's see. I mean, destroys all special move arts in hand, and then activates his number after the following effects. He can afflict faint, 100% chance, and it's uncancelable, damage guard penetration, limit healing, and prevent all enemies from switching. This is this entire character's gimmick. He literally doesn't do anything else besides this, and the fact that he can change to light type. Now, if we're looking at the history of part 2 characters, we know that they're not really supposed to be like the hypest characters, like best unit in the game type of characters. Normally when it comes to best unit in the game characters, you're looking at part 1 and part 3 characters. But in this case, right now, currently, I'd argue that Trunks and Gohan are the best character in the game. I don't think there's a single character that comes close to Trunks and Gohan currently right now, and that's kind of where Garesh was with this tier list. I feel like for the most part this tier list is pretty darn accurate, except for this. I do not think Shallet is a top 10 character. I personally think putting Shallet over Super Vegito is kind of crazy, because obviously Super Vegito has taken a hit defensively, but I mean, before this guy even became on boost, Super Vegeta was like up here. So I don't know really what this guy being on boost dropped Super Vegeta down this much. Not to mention there's 2 green characters over him when Vegito is literally the answer to these characters. I don't know if he would be like particularly better than like Broly, but he shreds Shallet. Like Vegito, I mean, even Broly, dude, like Vegito, like from here, from the number 5 spot down, even these guys down here, of course, Vegito puts all these dudes in a blender, bro. Even Gogeta and Rose and like sometimes, like I feel like, you know, Vegito is obviously a snowball unit, same with Trunks and Gohan. I just think, bro, like Vegito is just underrated, man. Like Vegito versus Shallet is not even a competition, dude. That light type is not saving him. And I mean, God forbid you go up against Trunks and Gohan, who nullify endurance on legend action. I just played a couple matches with Trunks and Gohan, and I went against Broly. I went against the movies team. It was Broly, Gogeta, and like Janemba. And the way that I killed Broly and Janemba, no, the way that I killed Gogeta and Janemba was by using my legend action to nullify their endurance, which is just freaking insane. But having that access to that, and then Vegito with his ultimates is I mean the type neutral, like dude, it's just Shallet stands literally no chance. I don't even see him being on the top 10. I'd rather run Cell over Shallet. Pan is debatable, but everybody here, I'd rather run Shallet. I'd rather run Sword of Hope Trunks than Shallet, if I'm being completely honest. I was very initially hyped for this character when he first dropped. I thought the community was hating on him too much, and then I guess I don't want to say I came to my senses, but at the last minute before the banners dropped, I kind of like took in all the information about Shallet. Okay, we read his kit, we seen his gimmick, we seen his animations, we seen that they took animations from the story mode, they reused them and they put them into Shallet. They took they didn't really change anything except for giving him an ultimate. They gave him the light type gimmick, which is cool, but in game it really doesn't matter that much because it's just a glorified type neutral. But when he goes light type, he doesn't have type advantage. So it's just like, I see what they were trying to do in terms of uniqueness, but they didn't do it the right way. Honestly, I feel like this would have just been better if it was a synchro gauge character. Tag Giblet and Shallet into Shallet would have been like, even if Shallet had the same animations, like if you made this a synchro gauge character and you said, okay, we're gonna make Tag, Giblet, and Shallet, but we'll make Shallet the same way he is right now, but it's a tag character at first, I feel like it would be a lot more well received, because at least you have Shallet and Giblet with newer animations, and then they do the single gauge, they do the fusion, and then you have Shallet. I think that's fine, but this character just, to me, just has no sauce, bro. Like, I argue, like, people were saying Gohan and Trunks didn't have any sauce at all. They were saying it was boring and this and that, but it's like, I feel like this unit being the best character in the game makes up for it, which is another like philosophy thing that I have, that like a unit could be like the most boring character in the world, but if they're one of the best units in the game, they're gonna get glazed every single time, which is why I'm like, all they had to do was make Shallet broken. Not broken, but like, if you put Shallet on the level of Trunks and Gohan, if you switch these two characters, people would be like, yeah, Shallet has reused animations, but he's the best unit in the game. I'm gonna summon for him, I'm gonna use him, and I'm gonna be happy with using him because it's the best unit in the game. When Android 13 came out, people were like, you know, it's Android 13, whatever the hell. Then we took a look at his kit and we did some showcases with him, and we were like, dude, this character is ridiculous. This is a top 3, top 2 character in the game because of his support. It's like, it doesn't matter who the character is. If they are broken, people will like them and people will summon for them, people will glaze them. But when you have a one-time opportunity to release a character like this, a self-made character at that, and you make him reuse animations, he doesn't, like, there's nobody, there can't, oh my god, brother, I need an ad blocker so bad, I keep saying that, but I never do it. There's nobody, not a single person who is scared of this unit. The only way I would be scared of this character is the blue card hitting me and fainting me. That's it. And like, sometimes that's gonna happen. You're gonna get hit with a blue card, you're gonna get fainted, and it's gonna suck. But at the end of the day, that's his whole entire gimmick, bro. It's the blue card. He doesn't get this much effects on anything else in his kit. It's this and the light type. That's it, bro. That's it. That and the light type. That's it. While not defeated, if at an element disadvantage or whatever, switch to light type for 3 counts. Also, if at element disadvantage, switch to light type for 5 counts, damage to 20%. when on the battlefield or when enemy changes, whatever. Like, it's like, bro, you combo this character with Gohan and Trunks. You switch to Gohan, he's purple, Shallet goes light type. It doesn't matter, bro. Like, it's not the same, bro. It doesn't feel the same as type neutral. It doesn't give off the same effect as type neutral. I feel like Broly, who is a green character, tanks better without the light type, and he's got type disadvantage. Broly also has defensive mechanics like disrupt and the gauge. Shallet, I mean, what's his disrupt on battlefield entry? Let's see, on battlefield, enemy uses a vanishing step. He has seals enemies green cards for 5 counts. That's a one-time thing. I mean, that's it. He doesn't, I think he reduces ki when he gets hit, if I'm not mistaken. He does have a ki consumption gauge as well. Yeah, well, at 25% unique gauge when hit by an enemy's arch twice. Health plus 10%, damage guard plus 10%, ally sub count -1, enemy ki -25. So that's about it, bro, in terms of what his disrupt capabilities are. I just don't see how you thought this would be enough with him going light type. I just, like, I don't know, man. I want to support this character so bad, but like, I'm telling you, when part 3 shows up and we get that Ultra MUI Goku or that freaking Ultra Vegito Blue or whatever the hell we're getting for part 3, Ultra Mini Daima Goku, Ultra Daima, whatever the hell it is, this dude is gonna get blown out the water, bro. I'm telling you. It doesn't even matter if it's a blue character or not. This character will not be relevant anymore after this anniversary ends. And not to mention, we already have seen that when they bring legend characters back, they're bringing them back on their own banner, at least so far. Super Vegito came back on his own banner, Bardock came back on his own banner, Daima 3Q, Piccolo, those guys came back on their own banner. Who, like, I mean, like, bro, like, let's actually be for real. If you're dropping a character who is like this underwhelming at the start, like, who's gonna summon on this banner when it comes back? Like, this banner sucks, dude. Like, I did like 2 rotations on this banner just for the hell of it, and I got the supporters, and these, in my opinion, were the most valuable part of the banner, because Bulma and Jocko with the hybrid Saiyans running around are very important, and Gohan is one of the best supporters in the game. I got these 2, and I was more than happy at getting these 2 than I would have been if I got Shallet. I got Fuse Zamasu too, and I was happy with that. That should never be the case, bro. You should not want a supporter more than you want the actual character. That's just not, like, come on, bro. Like, I just feel like they did Shallet so dirty, man. I'm not gonna say he's like the worst character ever. Like, he's in the hindsight of what we've got going on right now in the meta, he's usable. He's not just like complete and utter just trash. Like, you can't just use him and get some good clips with him. It's just his gameplay gimmick, along with him being able to keep up with the meta. I mean, like, if a part 2 character, an anniversary character, starts off this low on the totem pole on release, all it takes is one character to shift the meta, my guy. That's all it takes. Like, it only takes one character to shift the entire meta. This guy got a unique equipment and it shifted everything. Then he got a unique equipment and it shifted everything. First it was he got a unique equipment. Okay, now we're running God Key and Future everywhere. Did he get to unique equipment? Okay, now we're running Powerful Opponent and Boobies everywhere. This guy gets back on Boost. Now we're running Hybrid Saiyans everywhere. This guy's on Boost, we're running Fusion Warriors. Like, he is not going to move he just doesn't move the needle. He doesn't move the needle. And I'm assuming that the part 3 character, based on what we've gotten so far, I don't think the part 3 character is going to be red. I don't think they're going to be blue. And I don't think they're going to be green. I think there's a high chance that the part 3 character is either purple or yellow. Even though we did just get half a purple character, I think it's a high chance that the part 3 character is purple or yellow. Or characters are purple and or yellow. Which means we get another purple character that's dominating the game. This guy gets knocked down the list, probably down to like 8 or 9. And he's out, bro. Just like that. He's here for 2 weeks and then he's gone. Just like that. And it's like, that's not how it should be. Especially your mascot of the entire game should be up here with the rest of the game, bro. Again, this is not saying he's just insanely terrible, but it's just it's the same issue I had with Broly, where it's like, these type of characters, they look good on paper. Broly was obviously a menace in game, but he met his match very quickly with this unit. Cause you switch to Gohan, you pop a blue card, you catch this guy in the sidestep, he's dead. Vegito catches this guy lacking, he's done. It's just that simple. We get a part 3 character that's a purple. This guy is officially KO'd. That's a triple knockout right there. And Shallet is just dead in the water, bro. So it's more of just my fear of how they treat these characters going forward. Like, I'm just telling you now, Shallet is gonna get the Super Saiyan God Goku treatment, where he's gonna be terrible. He's gonna get a unique equipment sometime down in the future and be back up. But like, after part 3 of the anniversary ends, you're not gonna see this guy for the rest of the year. I guarantee it. After probably after part 3 starts, if it's not a fusion warrior, because to be fair, he does seem like a decent partner for UGB, and like you can run him with Vegito as well, even though that's kind of like a strike character on a blast setup. But if we do just happen to get another fusion warrior in part 3, then this guy might be a little bit more useful. But the way part 3 is looking out to be, I'm thinking we're gonna go with some Daima or some Universe Survival Saga. So I don't really see it happening. I don't see this guy getting any help. So like, I don't know, man. I just think Shallet was just done a little bit dirty. I think he should have been better. Should have been like contending for best unit in the game, especially the mascot of Dragon Ball Legends, like their very own made up character. Like, why would you not want him to be good? Like, why would you not want him to be the best character in the game? Like, overtune him. Screw it. Like, people were saying that this guy was a free unit that was sold, and that makes sense because he's a story mode character that they're making you pay money to get, to use. That only works if he's unique. That does not work if you take everything from the story mode, reuse it, and then throw it on a banner. That's just stupid, bro. Like, that's terrible. That's a terrible way to market your character, bro. It's a terrible way to do it. If you want him to feel unique, if you want to make him a part of the newest rarity in the game, make him special, bro. Give him unique animations. I don't think this is a budget issue. People are saying, oh, well, they put all their budget into Broly. They didn't put much budget into Shallet because they already have it. Like, that's such a stupid argument, bro. Like, why would you make this character if you don't have the budget to make him good? I don't understand that. Like, just like, if you don't have the budget to make this character good, then don't make him. Like, this is the face of your game, essentially. Like, Dragon Ball Legends, like Shallet, Giblet, these are the dudes that are the face of your game as long as the story mode goes. Like, you want to make these characters good. You don't want to be lackluster on these characters, because you're not gonna get. I mean, as far as Shallet goes, the only other chance I see this guy getting is a single gauge character. And we've seen how they like to treat game originals, how long they like to wait before they give us more game originals. So I don't think by the time the next game originals character comes out, we're gonna be thinking about Shallet or Shallet and Giblet. We're gonna be thinking about Frieza and Cooler, or MUI Goku and Beast Gohan, or freaking some Evo Evolution Blue Vegeta and Rage Trunks. Like, it's gonna be something crazy like that. It's not gonna be this dude. So I don't know, man. Let me know your thoughts down below on Shallet. Like I said, I don't think he's like the worst character in existence. Is he like the worst part 2 character to ever release? I don't think so. I mean, God Goku was pretty cheese on release, and then Ultimate Gohan was running around just like cooking him. I mean, that's debatable, man. I don't think he's the worst part 2 character ever released. Like, I obviously think like God Goku and Hit were better. Obviously Gohan was better. Ultimate Gohan was better. Who else? I mean, I think this dude is like better than like Vegeta and Trunks when they came out. Vegeta and Trunks like was just, I think Vegeta and Trunks was more about the character choice and not their kit, because they really weren't that bad from what I remember. Were they at least like higher on the list than this guy was now? Possibly. I just think the character pick was what people didn't like. I don't know, man. Again, let me know your thoughts down below on Shallet. Did you summon for Shallet? Do you like him? Is he good? Like I said, I don't think this character is like terrible. I just think the way he was done compared to other characters, given the fact that he's like the mascot for this game, I just think it's not good. And like, it kind of worries me about game original characters going forward, because I think it's a cool concept to use original characters that you've made and like make them summonable. But if you're gonna do that, they have to be unique. They have to have a brand new set of animations, brand new model, brand new everything, bro. That's the only way you can market a character. Like, it just, I don't know, man. Like, imagine like for example, like Whis, dude. I keep going on about this, but like Whis has like, I'm pretty sure like every Whis in the game, I think majority of Whis in the game are like free to play. Am I tripping? I mean, like, yeah, dude. Oh, this guy's an EX, but this is a free to play Whis. I'm pretty sure. No, he's a summonable. These two are free to play, I think, and then these two are summonable. But like, all these guys have like the same animations. They all have like the same green card, except for this dude. He does the time tap and switches their cards. But these guys, I'm pretty sure, have all the same green card and blue card. So if they were to make a summonable Whis, would you want them to give him brand new animations, or would you want them to make him exactly like these guys with the same green card and the same blue card, just summonable on the level of every other character in the game, with tuned up numbers and a little bit different model or animations? No, bro. I want a new model. I want new animations, new everything. Like, I don't think it's really hard to understand, bro. But again, let me know your thoughts down below on what you think of Shallet. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.